Recently, I spent 2 months in the country of Georgia, and while I was there, I had a profound experience that really crystallized this whole discussion about welfare and whether we can exploit animals in a humane way. I booked an Airbnb to stay in for a couple of weeks, and I didn't realize until I checked in that it was a farm stay. And by farm, I mean one cow on a field. This is a regular occurrence in the countryside of Georgia, and the field that this one cow was living on was larger than normal. It really did seem like this one cow was living a pristine life if you're not looking close enough. From a distance, it might seem like animals out on a field have it easy and live a low-stress, pleasant life. One thing I noticed within the first few days of being there was that she would bellow out, and I didn't understand why she was bellowing. It took me a few days to figure out that her daughter was within range, tied by the neck to a tree. Her daughter was not able to be with her, and she was not able to be with her daughter. But they lived in that constant reminder of their slavery. And a calf only needs their mother and only needs to eat their mother's milk and shouldn't be fed anything else. Calves don't have teeth. They are only supposed to be suckling on their mother's teats. And it reminds me of something that Joaquin Phoenix said in his Oscar acceptance speech when he said, "The anguish was unmistakable." Every time I heard that sound, it was a reminder that even in the most idyllic situations that people appeal to, when you talk to them about veganism, there is this unmistakable anguish. It just kept coming back to me, this whole narrative we get fed to us on a regular basis, that this can be done in a humane way. And this is exactly what people appeal to, this situation where there's only one animal on a large field. One day, the bellowing was so bad, it was from morning until night. And I knew that there was something specifically wrong about this. So I asked my girlfriend to send a message to the host because I can't speak Georgian. I urged her to ask him to let them be together because it was breaking our hearts that they couldn't be together. They could see each other within range, within visible range, but they couldn't be together. And I urged her to explain to him that she needs her mother's milk. She needs to be with her, and they need to be together all day. This is insane. He ended up taking both to another side of the property where we couldn't see them, and he told us that they were together for the rest of that day. And while he was walking the calf to the area that he was taking them both to, he screamed something in Georgian that I couldn't understand. So I asked my girlfriend what he said. And she said he was pulling that rope that was tied around her neck and saying, "Come on, you motherfucker." I say all of this because after 10 years of doing street activism with AV, I've been an activist for about 13 years now. I've been vegan for about 14. After talking to over 35,000 people directly, after listening to the stories, living vicariously through activists all over the world who do this work, after working with the best activists in the vegan movement, after listening to the countless excuses that people make for exploiting animals, I've come to the conclusion with total clarity that humans are complete scumbags. It's usually the sweetest and the nicest of people that are complete and utter trash. This guy was seemingly one of the most hospitable hosts that I've ever had. And any issue that we had, he was ready to fix it immediately. And this is the same human being who grabbed the rope tied to an innocent baby's throat and spoke to her like she was an enemy.